So if you have an iPhone and an Apple account, you have iCloud. But it's something that I don't think we look at all the time or pay much attention to. And so I'm going to show you all the ins and outs of how to use iCloud on your iPhone. Let's jump in. So we're going to start by going into our settings. And you can see here, I have a notification saying that my iCloud is almost full. So, but if it's not coming up with that alert next to your name, you can click on that and get into your iCloud from there. Okay. And additionally, if you click on where it shows the usage, you click on that, it'll give you a full breakdown here of how much storage is being used on each thing. So we have kind of the top things. So iCloud Photos naturally is probably going to be more, and you can click on that and it shows you how much is stored in there. That's 71% of my storage. So I can turn off and delete photos, or I can view the phone storage on down the line. So you can kind of go through here and be like, oh, maybe some of these I don't need to have synced and I can save some space that way. So that also gives you a full breakdown how much space is being used on all the apps through there. Now you can see up here at the top, it gives you a breakdown of the current storage that's being used. If you have a family plan, it'll also give you a breakdown of the members of your family and how much usage they have. Now down below that, it's giving me the option to upgrade that and just purchase more storage. In my case, I have a 50 gigabyte I could get for 99 cents a month. And if you click on that, it'll give you some other options to be able to add more storage as you need to. So that's an option. And so if you click on that, it'll show you just a couple of different options. You get 50 gigabyte, 200, 2 terabyte, that sort of thing. You know, depending on what you need, you can do it that way. Now, if you scroll down here, you'll see a full list of the apps that are using your iCloud storage. And if we just click on See All, it'll show you all of the options that I have in there. So you can toggle those on and off depending on how you want those to store. And that's also a nice way of being able to throttle how much space is being used up. Like right now, I don't have my photos synced up to there. So that's 3.5 gigabyte. If I wanted to do that, I would need to add more storage. Let's say I scroll down through here and go Safari. I don't always use Safari. And certainly when I do, I don't need it to be synced up between my devices. And I can say just delete from iPhone, and it'll turn that off. And so you can go through here and kind of adjust what is syncing, what's not syncing, and that'll help kind of monitor how much storage that you're using as well. So we're going to go back. And then if we keep going down, you also have the iCloud backup, which I have off right now. Over here, when you go back up this iPhone, toggle that on. What that does is takes all the data that's on your phone and backs it up into the cloud so that if you lose this device or you need to get a new device or something happens like that, you could just download everything that's on there from the iCloud. So again, it's showing me I don't have enough space to be able to do that, and I'd have to upgrade for that feature to initiate and start backing that up. And then down at the bottom here, you have access iCloud data on the web. I like to leave that one on because if I'm on my computer and I go to iCloud.com, sign in with my Apple ID, I now have access on my computer to anything that's synced up on the cloud on my phone. So if I have photos or videos or contacts, anything like that, and I need to access them on my computer, it's an easy way to do that, and it's already synced up. And what's really nice about iCloud is once you kind of set this up, as long as you have enough storage to cover everything, it kind of just operates in the background. You can forget about it so that you have the peace of mind that everything you have is backed up, secure in the iCloud servers, and you can access that whenever you need it, however you need it, and it's right at your fingertips. I hope you found this video helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.